the development of Jimmy G this season. Let's talk about in this episode of your podcast Red&Gold All Niners. In previous episode, we talked about the impact of Brian Greasy on Jimmy G, or the possible impact of Brian Greasy on Jimmy G. Now, this season, Jimmy G, at least to me, he looks different, a little bit more comfortable and confident on throwing the ball downfield. And I will talk about 2 points that I do believe that they help Jimmy G to get more confident and to be able to make those throws this season in comparison with the previous season. It seems like OG Jimmy G, when he came to the 49ers in the middle of the season in a trade with New England Patriots. Now, I do believe that a big part of why Jimmy G looks different is that because he knows this is his last season with the 49ers. It's type of those situations where the player doesn't has anything to lose. He goes out, he plays better. He's in a contract year. I don't think that for the 49ers, but for another team. So he's auditioning for other teams. He needs to increase his value this season to get a better contract next year. So that, for me, it is one of the key elements why Jimmy G looks so different this season. The other one, it might be the quarterback coach, Brian Greasy. He done it in the past. He's a former NFL quarterback, and even if they have similar attributes, I do believe that Brian Greasy was a better quarterback at the moment of reading defenses. Now, Jimmy G, one of his biggest problems is that Brian Greasy, being a better or was a better quarterback in that situation, it might help Jimmy G to identify and read the defense better. The confidence part, like I said before, probably is part of the increasing their value for the next off season. But it's one of the questions that I would love to ask to not only Jimmy G, Brian Greasy, or Kyle Shanahan. How has been the dynamic between Jimmy G and Brian Greasy? And if that type of dynamic or coaching ability of Brian Greasy is having an impact on Jimmy G. Definitely he looks different. Probably he's healthy too, healthier than previous years. That might have an impact on how Jimmy G is playing. Nonetheless, I'm very happy that he evolved as a player, that he looks better, he looks more confident throwing the ball downfield. Those passes in the last game against the Panthers to George Kittle and Tevin Coleman. I mean, I've seen very few of those from Jimmy G. So I'm very happy. Continue throwing the ball like that to our players. We have playmakers all over our offense. So the key element, the key component is Jimmy G. So if he continued throwing the ball like that, I do believe we have a great chance of go and get the Super Bowl. Let me know what you think down below. Please subscribe and see you in the next one.